I have a plan. The Skeleton Army evolution, everybody and their grandmother loves defending it way too much. Everybody commits way too much elixir to defending the general. They're scared of what potentially the Skeleton Army evolution will do to their tower. Uncle female? Okay, alright. So what I'm thinking is, okay, Dagger Duchess is gonna suck, I'm not gonna lie. But what I'm thinking is we split Skeleton Army in the back. This is gonna be so fun. Split Skeleton Army in the back, and then the lane that doesn't have the general, I spam the fuck out of. Because they're gonna want to commit so much elixir to defending... I hate this. They're gonna commit so much elixir to defending my my skeleton general that the real threat will actually end up being the broken skeleton barrel in the other lane. And Skeleton Barrel Evolution is the most balanced card in the game. It's a flying 700 death damage double skeleton army for 3 elixir. If that doesn't sound balanced to you, then smash like. I mean, if it does... Anyway, let's go for a Skeleton Barrel on the bridge. We're just cycling. We're trying to get to our evos as quickly as possible. And Little Bro's doing this little... I don't know. Literally, I don't know how that connected to my tower there, but... yeah, so what I'm thinking is Dagger Duchess is going to be a lot of fun. This guy's spamming the fuck out of me, which is great because it gives me an opportunity to cycle to my evos even quicker. He's not really getting much damage. That wall breaker should not have connected. I don't know how that happened, but all right, here we go. What's he going to do? He's going to go for the Evo barrel. All right, let's go with this. I'm hoping that this guy is so obvious late game that I can go for a monk deflection on the barrel as well. Holy fuck, that was way too close. All right, I'm thinking we do the thing. Yep, let's do the thing. So let's go like this. Let's go monk in front of the general. And then even if these skeletons die, it does not matter. Oh my god. Wait. Monk, you were meant to be in front! That was the whole gimmick! Alright, it doesn't really matter. He used his log, so you can see he's still having to spend like 10,000 elixir defending that. He loses his Dark Goblin because balanced gameplay, balanced cards, we love it. Alright, let's try and cycle to a monk to deflect his barrel. Let's see, he's going to go for it in the... Okay. He, oh, like, why did he do that? I just don't... Some of the plays these guys make no fucking sense to me. Alright, let's go like this. That's 2 cards, that's 3 cards. He's going to be back to his Goblin Barrel in 1 card. Just play a card, little bro. Just play it. Oh, wait. Did I? Okay, I can't count. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, he used his log. He used his log. Let's go with this in this lane, and then let's spam hard in this lane. Let's spam really hard in this lane. Let's go for a deflection as soon as we can. I think my guard dude here... Oh, wait, it outranges that. Oh, my god. Wait. Okay, well, he used his log, so you can see we're going to get a ton of damage in the other lane. That's kind of the whole premise of this dick that I'm fiddling around with today. I'm not playing great Clash Royale, I'm not going to lie. I'm really just trying to make this gimmick work, and I feel like it is. Go on, log the left. I know you want to. Okay, Skeleton Army. So what's he going to do? Is he going to... Let's go like this. Now, he's almost definitely... It would make no sense for him not to go barrel here. Fuck me in the ass and call me a little slut. Let's go for an Ice Golem. Let's go for a Skeleton Army to counter that. And there's the Goblin Barrel. Spam a log, why not? He's going to have to go for a cannon now to counter all that. Dagger Duchess decided, hey, I'm not going for that. That Ice Golem. Alright, see you in the lobby. And then he's going to be like, oh, wait, he's used his monk. I'm back to it, bitch. So we play it there, and he just doesn't go Goblin Barrel again. Oh, look, you predicted my fucking skeleton army. Alright, we're gonna do everything we can to this fucking Evo Valkyrie. It's just a joke. The whole game is a joke. It's one big stinky joke. Bro, you're not fucking him, okay? It's not gonna work out. Let's go like this. Okay, he's fucking him. How is he getting so much damage? And he's just spamming his log because I've got Valkyrie and Dark Goblin and fucking Bip Bop. Please play it! Why is he... Alright, let's go like this. That's going to counter all that shit. And I might actually have to start like locking in a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Okay, let's go like this. And then let's go for another monk. And then let's split a skeleton army. Where's your Valkyrie going to come out, Squeaker? That's fine. That's fine with me. Let's go for a deflection for the Dark Goblin. Let's go for this for the gang. Oh my god! Alright. I think we're going to get some damage here. Yep, we take the tower because Skeleton Barrel Evolution is broken. But yeah, that guy had a lot of counters, I'm not going to lie. He had a Quick Cycle, he had Valkyrie, Valkyrie Evo, he had Log, he had a Spirit, he had a Dark Goblin, he had Cannon for Skeleton Barrel Evolution. But we were still able to win with the gimmick, but not in the way that I want. I want to win against Fernet from a hard esports. Look at the little, you guys like the little bracket and the H he's got there? Cold as shit. Let's hit him with this because he's giving me Jiddler vibes. All right, Skeleton Barrel Evolution, please. Let's see what he's got. So he's got Valkyrie and Ewiz. all right. We're gonna make it work. I don't care. We'll go with this. Like, he hasn't even revealed a spell yet, and things are already not looking great. But I don't know if bro got the memo, but that card is now not it anymore. At least I think it's not it. I haven't really fiddled around with it myself. But this is the moment we find out what his spell is. All right, now let's go for a deflection. He's probably back to his Valkyrie. Yep. So Valkyrie and Ewiz is going to be fun as fuck. Let's go for an Ice Golem to Kite. And at least we cycled our Skeleton Army. So I just basically have to remember the big three. Valk, Ewiz, Skeleton Army. So let's get his Ewiz out of hand, I guess. I don't really know for what reason. Is he really trying to activate King? That just did not work. All right, let's go for an Ice Spirit here to counter this. And you know what? I think okay, we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like this to try and bait out a Log. And then let's go for this in the other lane. He's got Witch as well. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's go for an Ice Golem over here. Little bro thinks he's cooking with this push. It's cute, to say the least. And then let's just go for a Log to make sure the Witch dies. Very cool. All right. So we've got about 10,000 different counters to think about. All right. I'm just going to accept that my Skeleton Army Evo is probably going to do fuck all. Like, realistically, the left lane is gonna get counted to shit. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spam him so hard in this lane that he doesn't have a choice. He has to focus on this lane. Okay, there we go. Now my Skeleton Army is so he's gonna go Valkyrie. But look, his Royal Giant dies. The skeletons are kind of cooking, I'm not gonna lie. In both lanes they were cooking. That might have just been the best example of the Skeleton Army evolution cooking yet. In this video. So let's go for a deflection here. Cool. The Witch will just not die at all because it's very balanced card. And then let's go for a Monk here and do the same thing again. And let's spam this because he's getting way too comfortable spamming the bridge right now. And then hopefully my Skeleton Army can cook here. And it does, which is great. Meanwhile, we're getting 10,000 fucking damage in a lane because we're playing the most broken Evos of all time. And then let's go for bats. Go for this shit. And I think we just put the nail in the coffin here. Let's go for this before it can do anything. And yeah, nah, it's so over. He committed way too much elixir over there. Just go for a deflection and let's call it a game, little bro. How about that? See you in the lobby. But yeah, no, I'm not. This is actually, it's working, but it's not working how I want it. Because the thing is, I want the Skeleton Army Evo to be the thing that works. But instead, it's that the Skeleton Army is scaring everybody so much that everything else is working really well. Which I guess is still counts as it working. Usually when I play these Evos, people underestimate them. But now I feel like people are starting to learn their lesson. Or at least people know how devastating of a card Skeleton Army can be. So they're terrified. Alright, Zap I can work with, because Zap is not going to kill the guard. It will just take off its shield. So, now that he's used a Zap, okay, let's go for this at the bridge. I'm feeling a prediction right now. I don't know why. Used a Zap, Valkyrie. So all of a sudden, everybody's playing Valkyrie. Alright, let's spam some baity cards so that we can get back to our Skeleton Army and counter this pretty easily. Wizard. Alright, let's go with the Skeleton Army here so we can clean this shit up and cycle the Evo. Coolio. Very nice. And then, oh yes, of course, the Zap card. So Zap, Valkyrie, Wizard. Fine by me. He's used his Wizard, he's used his Zap. I've got my Skeleton Barrel Evolution. I don't even know if he's back to his Valkyrie. He's got Fireball. That's just not going to cut it. He spent 4 elixir on a 3 elixir card, and I'm still going to get truckload of damage. Cool. Alright. We've got a Skeleton Army Evolution now. And I'm starting to think, as much as I'm trying to make this gimmick work on offense, this whole damn card might be just best on defense, if I'm being honest. Anyway, let's put a monk down, and let's see what he's going to do. Got my Skeleton Army Evo. Okay. Alright, I'm going to cycle it this way. That way, okay, let's try and block the general with the Ice Golem. Okay. Okay, that just didn't work. Alright, I guess we're just supporting this. He's just going to go Valkyrie, but it's all good. Ooh, interesting placement. Just doesn't matter, does it? I should have gone for a deflection with the monk to steal the wizard, but I was literally hyper fixated on the other lane. So, alright, we'll go for a log to take off the shield here, and then we'll just like counter this without taking, hopefully. He's going to zap, which is a shame. But he kind of missed. Alright, so we're going to have to take this guy's tower, otherwise we're going to lose. He used a zap. Let's go for a skeleton barrel. He might fireball, which will not be a good play. Now what? Wizard? He got back to it. Okay. Let's just go with this, because the wizard deflection will do a lot of damage to his tower. Please? Okay, he actually did a really good block there. Alright, we got 30 seconds to win this. Alright, he cycled that. Let's go with this shit over here. Oh, he used the zap as well. Okay, let's go a little harder than I was planning. And then let's cycle this like this so that we can kill the Valkyrie with the invisible skeletons. And he missed the fireball, so we are going to win the game. And look at the skeletons. The invisible skeletons coming in. The goblins aren't even going to counter them. They're going to take the left tower. It's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. They got knocked back by the wizard thing, and oh, fucking died. But yeah, I'm enjoying these wins. I think we are winning partly because people are getting terrified of the skeleton army evolution, but I think mainly the reason we're winning is just skeleton barrel evolution is just so fucking broken that if you bait out the spells, then it's OP, which actually is why the skeleton army evolution is making it work, because the skeleton army evolution is making the skeleton barrel evolution shine. Basically what I'm saying is I'm playing two very strong baity evolutions, and people don't know how to deal with both at the same time. And people are focusing to choose to defend the skeleton barrel evolution, the skeleton army evolution, because it's new and they're scared, or some shit. Well, that's hilarious. Please activate king. I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it all. But it's all good, because we cycled our skeleton barrel, and our skeleton army, and we activate king. Cool. Alright, so Witch, Firecracker, Golden Knight, Ice Wizard, Deathspawn. Every card he's played so far has literally been a splash card, and he's got... But it just shows you how OP, like, this shit is. Like, we're playing against splash galore, and we're playing a troll cycle deck, and it's working out. So let's go like this. I think the E-Spirit... Okay, I was hoping it would dodge it there. And he's got Barb Barrel as well. Alright, let's see how this one goes then, Ego Son. Alright. Have you guys ever seen Totoro? By the way, I remember before I even knew anime was a thing. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, I just had a random thought. I remember before I knew anime was even a thing when I was like a kid. In school, we studied Japanese. And I remember we watched Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, and Ponyo, and I remember those were good vibes. So shout out those things. Anyway, let's go for a deflection here. Try and keep the skeleton army dude alive. For the love of Christ, tower, all you had to do was hit the monk, and I would have done an absolute truckload of damage there. Oh my god, Golden Knight, literally. Okay, alright. Yippee. Alright, 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 alright. We're just going to have to wait here. We're going to have to wait. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He didn't even have to ability there. All right, here it comes. All right, so we defend by defending and by not defending. All right, let's just spam the fuck out of him a bit here. Let's go for a monk in the base because we got a ton of elixir. Splash guard, fucking splash guard, splash spell. All right, let's hopefully get some value out of this. That's a lot of value if I've ever seen it. And we kill the Ice Wizard. No complaints there. Now let's cycle this, and yeah, fuck it, let's go for an E-Spirit to take that out. And then, you know what? What side is the Skeleton General probably going to stay alive longest on? Maybe this side. So let's do that. Let's go for a Monk to try and block it. Let's go for Bats up high. Oh, fuck me. Alright, he's going to go for the ability. Oh, this is so annoying, man. I need that to die. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Let's go for this out of lane so he can't keep spamming my ass. And then... yeah, just another Golden Knight, little bro. Just keep playing it. Oh, this This is a lot of fun. A lot of fun, please. Oh my god, what the fuck is that Golden Knight? Okay, we have to not let... How does the Golden Knight go invincible while it's dashing, can't be hit, bounces around the entire map,